cool. We are in Sierra Madre. Now we have to find something there. I like this place. I need the chips. Okay.
Outside, you may notice your vision will pulse, get dizzy. It's the cloud. Eat your inside slowly. Too much exposure. Death. Watch out for the villa inhabitants. They're difficult to kill unless you chop them apart. If you can, blow them up or disintegrate them. citizen radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate.
My stomach hurt.
I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals, so you'll have to make do.
Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me. That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You... Knew you would come below the cage, down to where I am. Maybe you saw the letters I scratched on the villa walls. A little farther. Follow my voice. That's it. The one in the cage? Dog. I had to lock him up. He keeps disobeying me. That's me, there on the table. The disc. My voice. Can't take any chances, though. You may be some victim who simply stumbled down here. If so, can't let you let Dog out. No, not yet. If you're who I think you are, you came to fetch Dog, use him to drag others here. Now I'll use you. And that Pip-Boy you're wearing.
Dog, back in the cage.
What have we here? You weren't who I was expecting. Still, even if you aren't my intended guest, you take direction. Good. You can't have been an idiot to figure out how to release me from my cage. Or perhaps you are, with that leash on your arm, and the one around your neck. With our collars and manacles, why, we may as well be kin. The carving's a reminder for mirrors and for Dog. Dog, who you heard coming in, howling and hungry, as always. I've been trapped in here for some time. Then you come along and let me out. So, you opened my cage for a reason. Now, I want to know why. That's the easy explanation. The one humans use. Pre-war technology. I needed to come out of the cage to protect Dog from clever humans like you. Do you see these wounds of his covering his skin? The bear trap on his arm. He placed his own hand in it. The name he carved in his chest. To remind him of who he is, he inflicts pain on himself to silence me, when all I try to do... He cuts, hurts, and tries to murder me out of him. Dog is the beast. We simply change cages, like the ones here. No, I don't think... I'm not leaving until the one who controls the collars shows. Not his voice, not... And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on, go back to your master. Then I still win. I'd rather die in this cell than have Dog follow the old man. He has the need to hold on to the past, to the Madre. I'd rather be free. Let go of this shell than have it cage me any longer. They all wanted their freedom at first. Then, they realized they could get inside the Sierra Madre. After that, their freedom wasn't important anymore. They couldn't let go. Just like the old man. So you say you want your freedom? No. Even if you feel that way, it won't last. You'll forget, get greed blind, and you'll turn. Dog? You're not talking to him now, are you? No. Even if you could drag Dog out of his cage, you still couldn't get him out of this cage. I put him here for a reason. If he could have escaped, he would have. Of course you can't. This cage is locked tight. From you and the old man. Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Down in the cage, I hear echoes of the footfalls, the click of Every time I see one of you, I know exactly how you got here. You couldn't help yourselves, any more than dog can help himself. You heard the voice, the promise, and then you walked right into one of the old man's traps. Then... Me? You think I want to haul bodies around the wastes like a Brahmin at the whip? No, dog does it. When the old man says fetch, dog fetches. You were in a man trap, and dog made his rounds and dragged you here. When, I don't know, but it must have been recent. You're not him any more than I'm dog. But that you're an extension of the old man's grasp. Clumsy, perhaps, but a tool, yes. Then you'll feel the same overpowering hunger the old man does. And then you'll be Elijah. Human. Weak like all of you are. Feeling age circling him like starved dogs, howling for blood. To me, he reeks of age and failure. And madness. To me, he is simply the old man. To dog, he is master. His name, meaningless. Running out of years, hopes and dreams running through his withered hands like sand from the big empty, and scorched by the sun. The old man, this Elijah, tried to hold the sun in his hands. Arrogance, was cast down for it. Icarus' crime was to fly too high. Elijah wanted to bring the sun down to him. Arrogance. Heard the call of the Sierra Madre, just like you did. Exactly the same way. Finds out it's more than a story. Comes to this shining, poisonous grail, this jewel of the desert. Dog knows him more than I do. Dog's always nodding, always obeying him, because he's weak and hungry, and... Of course I know. Even if I don't see it happen. Every time you... The way back doesn't matter. Try to leave. Try to... You're... Until the old man... Me? I don't remember. Dog must have fed... Must have already been... Of course. The key? Why, it's the old man. The one who brought... I hid the key on me so Dog wouldn't know. I just need the old man to show up. If Dog was in control when the old man appeared, well, he would just do whatever he commanded, as always. And I can't have that. They were here when I arrived, so I made use of them, in a manner of speaking. More their voices, really. These collars, they don't just track us. You can eavesdrop on them as well. Tune to a frequency, and you can hear everything someone is saying. So perhaps it's a good thing that Dog swallowed his collar. Anyone listening would find it difficult to hear past the digestion. Very good. Yes, it's another layer of white noise to ensure privacy. Unfortunately, it's also acted as a dinner bell for the residents. As long as the holographic greeter outside is active, however, I can get by them. The holograms fascinate them. Ghost worship, perhaps. It's close. Closer than I'd like. Dog. Now the collar's apart. It was cold and heavy before going in the cage. Now you... Really? Yet it led you here, to me. And now you're here, and it's burning a hole in my guts. Maybe... They detach. When segmented, they look like nothing more than metallic rad scorpions. And if they're Dog doesn't care what's on the body he's crushing in his hands. He'll mangle it,
Grande,
twist it,
grande,
make it
fratello
fit
bello.
until he's
Ciao.
full. Dog can't help himself.
Grande, dov'è che sei?
Hungry, greedy. And now the collar's inside, alive again. And we're trapped here until it goes cold. As if I had a choice. Sometimes instinct takes over, and that's when I go into the cage. It's like curiosity that way. After all, you wouldn't have put... No, I'm not leaving until the one who controls... And when he comes to see me, we'll settle things. So go on. Go back to your master. Tell him I'm waiting for him. Dog may follow him. I won't. Dog? You're not talking to him now. I put him here for a reason. Yes, but Dog doesn't know that. We don't share everything. Sometimes it's a blessing. Sometimes... Now... Yes, you could. Be careful what cage you open, because he won't go back in it without a fight. Dog obeys, yes. You don't play it. If you do, I'll find a way to get out of the cage, and... No, you wouldn't. If you did, you won't escape this place alive. I'd shatter every one of your limbs. You think I'm afraid of your collar exploding. I'll prop your broken body in view of the Sierra Madre, so you can see what you came to steal. Forever out of reach as you die. You may regret this. He is as... And so, greed, practical or otherwise, has its day. Although it may not matter. I suspect the Sierra Madre will be reward enough for ones like you. Master, the dog not hear you come in. Too hungry now. At cage door. Master, dog is listening now you are close, and he can hear you over hunger. Master, dog is here. What does Master want? Does Master want Dog to fetch someone? Dog will hunt down whoever you want. Bring them here. Dog doesn't have a... Here it is. Dog didn't know it was there. How did it get there? Yes, Master. Here, Dog, sorry. Dog, just let Dog out of the... Yes, Master. Dog, wait.